This particular movie scene is classified as one of the best movie scenes in the whole of the Titanic movie. What particular scene is that? Can you throw a guess? Come along, let's look at this particular movie scene. And this particular movie scene is where Rose came in to apparently thank Jack for saving her life. So she looked for Jack in the test class of the ship decks, and then she met Jack and wanted to thank Jack for whatever Jack has done. In the conversation, Jack went in to straightforward look in the eyes of Rose and asked Rose whether Rose did love her fiancé. And Rose didn't want to answer, apparently knowing that Jack has seen something and is aware of something, and perhaps Jack is harboring some interest and didn't want to end. Again, you could see from the face of Rose that she was so interested in Jack somehow. So she couldn't go straight forward to just tell her, oh, I love my fiancé very well, we are in love, we're going to marry. Nah, she couldn't have said that, no? And I said, no, I don't love him, my fiancé. No, they're just pushing me, they want me to just marry her. And no, she couldn't have said that. But what she didn't say actually said a lot. What Rose didn't say in that particular movie scene actually says a lot. What do you think when you ask a girl whether she loves her husband or wife, whether she loves her fiancé, and she cannot actually get the courage and tell you, oh, I'm in love with my beautiful fiancé, and we are going to marry next month or next 2, or when we get back to New York. No, she couldn't say that. And that actually gave some courage to Jack that no, this one, if I execute, I might succeed. And you could also see that even after that argument between Jack and Rose, for why Jack could ask such a question, Rose couldn't go. She went and came back. You know? Still telling her she didn't want to leave. And Jack didn't miss his words to say, I thought you were leaving. You know? Putting her in a very tight corner. But that connection between Rose and Jack, that clearly been exhibited by the two, makes this particular scene very unique, make this particular scene one of the best scenes, because it exhibited that these two people from two classes are showing some connection between the two of them. And for Motiv-Inspire, this is one of the things in the conversation that went on makes it one of the best movie scenes in the Titanic movie. But you might have your own guess, you can have your own opinion, but we can discuss. Let's talk about it. Please share, please comment, and let's talk about it. Jack had to ask Rose whether she did love the fiancé, because Jack apparently noticed that there's a problem. He noticed from the actions of Rose, there's a problem, a big problem. And perhaps it's because he thinks Rose probably was being forced to be with the fiancé. So he took that bold steps to ask Rose whether Rose did actually love the fiancé. And listen to him.
Do you love him?
Pardon me?
Do you love him?
You're being very rude. You shouldn't be asking me this.
Well, it's a simple question. Do you love the guy or not?
What do you think? What do you think about this particular scene? You know, you can comment, you can like, you can share with friends. Let us talk about this particular scene. And the next thing we're going to talk about is going to be amazing. just take a listen. Take a listen.
I am leaving now. Jack, Mr. Dawson, it's been a pleasure. I sought you out to thank
Yeah.
you, and now I have thanked you.
And you've insulted me.
Well, you deserved it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought you were leaving.
Yeah.
I am.
And that beautifully made. I just love that. I love that particular scene. I love that scene. In all this, there's this thing, this lesson that we must learn. There's this morale behind this particular scene that I always love to talk about after every discussion of a movie. Every discussion of a scene, I decide to look at the morale behind it. Let us drive some morale behind movies, and let us see if they are beneficial to our lives. So in this particular movie scene, it did tell you that even though Jack's background was from a very moderate family, he came into the Titanic in the third class, yet with the knowledge that Rose is from a very wealthy family, she lives in the first class of the Titanic ship, and she has everything at her disposal. In fact, they are of like 2 worlds apart. They are not so close, yet Jack had the courage to harbor some interest for Rose. That is courage. And he didn't just harbor it. He didn't just keep it within him. He went in for it. He went in for it. He took the steps to go in for it. The moral is that, look, whatever you desire, whatever you want in life, no matter how huge the dream is, you take the first step, you move in, and you make sure you achieve it. Whatever you think you want to achieve is halfway achieved. So you must go in for whatever you believe that you can succeed, irrespective of the obstacles, irrespective of the challenges. You go in for it and work hard for it, and you shall succeed. And that is the moral that we have to learn. Follow, comment, and share. Let us discuss more about the movie Titanic. There are a lot of things that we have decided, a lot of moral lessons we can learn.